Episode 4: A Language and Speech, in depth. In this episode, the 4 named text analysis techniques, plus the features of speech recognition and speech synthesis you must recognize. Episodes 4 and 5 zoom into the workloads, because the exam tests the specific techniques by name. We start with language, then speech. The text analysis techniques. For techniques come up again and again, so learn them precisely. Keyword, or key phrase, extraction pulls out the main talking points of a piece of text, the handful of phrases that capture what it is about. Use it to tag or index documents at a glance. Entity detection, also called named entity recognition, finds and classifies specific things mentioned in the text: people, organizations, locations, dates, quantities. A related capability detects personally identifiable information so it can be flagged or redacted. The tell is identifying specific named things, not the overall topic. Sentiment analysis judges the emotional tone: positive, negative, neutral, or mixed, often with a confidence score. It is the go-to for customer feedback and social media monitoring. The tell is: how does the writer feel? Summarisation condenses long text into a short version. 2 flavors exist. Extractive summarisation lifts the most important sentences out verbatim, while abstractive summarisation generates fresh, shorter wording that captures the meaning. The tell is: make this shorter. Keep those for cleanly separated, because they love to appear together as answer choices. Key phrases equals main topics. Entities equals specific named things. Sentiment equals tone. Summarization equals shorter version. Speech recognition and speech synthesis. Now speech, and remember it runs in 2 directions. Speech recognition is speech to text. It transcribes spoken audio into written words. Real-time transcription, voice commands, dictation, and meeting captions all sit here. You should also know that it can be customized. You can train it to better handle specialist vocabulary, accents, or noisy environments. Speech synthesis is text-to-speech. It converts written text into natural spoken audio using neural voices that sound remarkably human. You can choose from many pre-built voices across languages and styles, and you can fine-tune the delivery, pace, pitch, pauses, and pronunciation using a markup language called SSML, Speech Synthesis Markup Language. For organizations that want a unique brand voice, Custom Neural Voice lets you train a bespoke voice from recordings. There is also speech translation, which can take speech in one language and produce text or speech in another. Tie it back to the exam mindset. If the audio is a human voice and you want words, that is recognition. If you have words and you want a human-sounding voice, that is synthesis, and SSML is the tool that shapes how it sounds. Quick recall. Key phrase extraction finds main topics. Entity detection, that is named entity recognition, finds specific named things, people, places, dates, and personal data. Sentiment analysis finds emotional tone, positive, negative, or neutral, with a confidence score. Summarization makes a shorter version. Extractive lifts sentences, abstractive rewrites them. Speech recognition is speech to text, transcription, captions, commands, customizable for jargon and accents. Speech synthesis is text-to-speech with neural voices. SSML shapes delivery. Custom neural voice gives a brand voice. Say it back. Pause after each question, answer out loud, then play on. You want to tag thousands of articles with their main themes. Which technique? Key phrase, or keyword, extraction. Extract every person and organization named in a contract. Which technique? Entity detection, or named entity recognition. What is the difference between extractive and abstractive summarization? Extractive lifts key sentences verbatim, abstractive generates new, shorter wording. What does SSML let you control, and which speech direction uses it? Pace, pitch, pauses, and pronunciation in speech synthesis, that is text-to-speech.